Once upon a time, in a quiet forest, there lived a raven who was deeply unhappy with his life. Perched on a branch, he sighed heavily, his feathers ruffling in the breeze. One day, unable to contain his sadness, he began to cry. His tears glistened like morning dew and trickled down the branch until one drop fell onto the cheek of a monk meditating beneath the tree. Startled, the monk opened his eyes and looked up. He saw the raven, his eyes filled with sorrow. "What's troubling you, my friend? Why do you weep?" asked the monk, his voice gentle and compassionate. The raven let out a mournful caw. "Oh, wise one, I am miserable. No one loves me. People shoo me away in disgust. They never offer me food. Everyone hates me. Life like this is unbearable. Death would be kinder." Hearing the raven's words, the monk's heart filled with empathy. He spoke softly, "My friend, happiness comes from embracing what we have. True peace lies in contentment." But the raven, lost in his despair, shook his head. "You don't understand. I can never be happy as a raven," he cried. The monk sighed and said, "Very well. Tell me, what would make you happy? I can use my mantra to transform you." At this, the raven's eyes lit up with hope. "Oh, Blessed One, if you wish to help me, please turn me into a swan. They are admired and loved by everyone." The monk smiled gently. "I can do that, but first, you must seek out a swan and ask if he is truly happy. Return to me with what you learn." The raven eagerly spread his wings and flew off in search of a swan. Soon, he found a swan gliding gracefully across a serene pond. The raven marveled at the swan's snow-white feathers, shimmering in the sunlight. "Oh, beautiful swan," the raven called out, "you must be the happiest bird in the world. Everyone admires your elegance." The swan looked up, his eyes somber. "Thank you, my friend, but I am not as happy as you think. My feathers may be white, but they lack the vibrant colors of the world around me. I often feel plain and unremarkable. I envy the parrot with his brilliant colors. He must be the happiest bird." The raven, surprised by the swan's response, took off once again, this time to find a parrot. He soon spotted a parrot perched on a tree branch, his feathers an array of dazzling colors. "Oh, parrot," the raven said excitedly, "you are so colorful and lively. Surely you must be the happiest bird in the world." The parrot gave a bittersweet chuckle. "My colors do attract attention, but that's not always a blessing. People often capture us and keep us in cages. I live in constant fear of losing my freedom. I believe the peacock must be the happiest bird. He is more colorful than me and everyone adores him." Once again, the raven flew off, his curiosity growing. He wondered what he would learn from the peacock. After searching for hours, the raven finally found a peacock in a zoo, his majestic feathers fanned out in a dazzling display. A large crowd had gathered, admiring the bird's beauty. The raven waited until the crowd dispersed and then approached the peacock. "Dear peacock, you are the most stunning bird I've ever seen. Thousands of people come to admire you every day. You must be the happiest bird on earth." The peacock sighed deeply. "I always believed that too. But do you know why I'm here? Because of my beauty, I'm trapped in this cage. People pluck my feathers for decoration, and I suffer because of it. In my quiet moments, I wish for the freedom of a raven. No one hunts you down or cages you. You are free to fly wherever you wish. For that freedom, I would gladly trade my feathers." The raven was stunned. He hadn't expected to hear this. Lost in thought, the raven flew back to the monk. "Oh, wise one," the raven said, his voice steady, "I don't want to be anyone else. I've realized that I'm happiest being who I am." The monk smiled knowingly. "That's the secret, my friend. Happiness comes not from what we don't have, but from appreciating what we do." The raven took these words to heart and flew off, this time with a lightness in his wings and joy in his heart. In life, we often compare ourselves to others, believing they are happier or better off. But true happiness lies in valuing what we already have. Remember, the key to a joyful life is contentment. Embrace your uniqueness and always keep smiling.